guys, this is Svetlana from Cosplay, and we finally hit the 300,000 subscribers. Yay, thank you very much for this. And to celebrate this, I wanted to do a quick Q&A and tell you all the things you always wanted to know and show you all the secrets you always wanted to see. Before we coming to the questions, I just wanted to say thank you very much for following my work, for all your lovely comments, for putting up with my weird voice and just enjoying my sometimes very crazy videos. Like, you're the reason why I'm doing it. Yes, you are inspiring me and motivate me to keep on doing what I'm doing, so thank you very much. But now, let's not waste any more time. Let's start with the questions. What's a good skincare routine, morning and evening? I'm already 33, so I want to make sure that my skin is nice and fresh and especially very well moisturized. And the best formula for this is actually dog kisses. So I just grab Zelda in the morning and let her lick all my face, everywhere. And in the evening, I just wash it up. And that is my skincare routine. Where are you from? I was born 86 in Ankara in Uzbekistan and actually moved when I was 5 years old to Germany. So I basically spent most of my life in Germany and I feel pretty German. Like, I understand a little bit of Russian, but I cannot read it. So stop writing me in Russian. So I feel really German and feel very home here. Мой русский не очень хорошо. Я могу тебя понять, а я не могу читать очень хорошо. Спасибо. What degrees do you have? Is it cosplay related or something else? So after finishing school, I actually did an apprenticeship as an IT system electronics technician. I hope that's the right translation. I worked for 3 years there for Siemens. And after that, I also got a Bachelor of Arts in Technical Journalism. So basically, my education doesn't have anything to do with cosplay. I learned everything by myself and it was just like trying out different things and just basically getting better with every single project. Should I buy your books? Yes, I think you should buy my books. I would love to see more of Zelda and Midna. I would love to show you more of them, but they're in their heat right now and kind of busy. Okay, and here is a little bit more of them. Can you speak German? Yes, I can. So, heute hatte ich also tatsächlich einen Schnitzel. Danach sind wir Gassi gegangen. Die Bauzis hatten ganz viel Spaß, weil wir Bällchen gespielt haben. Morgen spielen wir vielleicht noch ein bisschen Bällchen. Zelda und Minder mögen das sehr. Aber zuerst machen wir erstmal ein Video. So viel Spaß beim Schauen. What do you like to do when you aren't making cosplay? When I'm not working on my cosplays, then I'm writing books about how to make cosplays, or I'm making patterns on how to make cosplays, or I also make videos about how to make cosplays. Or I come to the dogs, play some video games, go on a walkie, go hiking, or go back working on my cosplays. I actually got this question a lot. Can you give us a tour of your workspace? Yes, I can. So let's go. So this is how you usually see me. But this is my whole workshop. Ooh! This is where we film everything and also my main workspace. I don't like to sit the whole day, so I prefer standing tables. They're really nice. And this is my sewing area with my main sewing machine and my emergency sewing machine and also my searcher. Usually it's super messy here, but I cleaned just for you so it looks nice and pretty in this video. Next to this, I have my crafting books, my plushie collection and all my props here. You asked me how I attached my props to my wall, and I'm actually using this metal mesh for climbing plants, and it's coming with these plastic thingies. And yeah, my props are simply attached with zip ties to this thing. Look at all my props! But as you can see, I'm almost out of space. Next up is our paint booth, which is basically just an IKEA closet with a hole in the back, a filter, some lights and a dust collector which blows everything out of the window. And this is my material collection. I love to experiment and play around with different materials. So here are just some random foam, some pipes, some thermoplastics and everything I found online to play around with. So here are the stairs for our actual apartment. Here's a fancy embroidery machine. Here's more random crafting stuff. Here we have a cool trusty laser cutter. And here I have all the foam for all the armor. Whee! Here is little Zelda, who is really cute. Yeah, Zelda. And here are my latest 4 favorite projects. Nergigante from Monster Hunter, Xenogre from Monster Hunter, Elo in her Shadow Stalwart armor from Horizon Zero Dawn, and Nova in her Master Skin from Heroes of the Storm. Yay! Next to that, we have our 2 trusty 3D printers, which are Swordtrax M200, and you can do really cool things with it, like that. Oh yeah. Next up is my sanding area, and this is basically just my vacuum hose and a Dremel, and I usually just work directly over this hose, which keeps everything nice and clean around the space. Almost done! So next up is my cosplay fabric collection, and here are all the things. And to find all the things, I have these nice little samples of each box, so I can see what I have and don't need to buy it again. Haha! And next we have Benny's 3D sanding area where he sends all his 3D stuff, and this is his painting area where he paints all the stuff. And this is Benny's table where he edits all my videos. Yay! And this was the whole workshop tour. So let's go back where we've been before. Well, this place is absolutely amazing and so much fun to work here. Keep in mind that we only moved in here only a few years ago. Before that, I was living in an apartment with 2 of my best friends and also Benny. So Benny and I, we had a tiny, like 16 square meters room, but it was also our living room, our bedroom, and also my crafting room. And I just crammed everything in and still was able to make one of my biggest projects there. So what I want to tell you is that you don't need a huge, gigantic workshop just to make some good costumes, but it's actually worth it to work hard and follow your dreams. What is your dream cosplay? So my absolute dream cosplay is Bayonetta. Like Bayonetta, especially from the second part with the short hair. I mean, Bayonetta is my absolute favorite game and absolutely love her character. I mean, like, look at her. It's like 3 meters of legs with a tiny hat on top, and it's like she's like, and I just love her so much that I don't dare to cosplay her because I don't think I can do her justice. Like, one day I have to do her with a tiny hat and I'm just scared. So many of you asked to see Benny in costume, but I'm not really sure if I'm able to force him into one. So here is Benny in costume as a Night Elf Druid at BlizzCon, and here's Benny as the 10th Doctor with me as Donna Noble, and we had plenty of fun wearing the costumes together. Benny and I, we have plenty of couple costumes planned, and we always say that he will also get a costume once we have some time. But the problem is that like with writing books, doing patterns, walking the dogs, cuddle the dogs, making costumes for myself, doing videos and doing all the conventions, we mostly just don't have time, but I'm sure one day it will happen. What did my parents say when I started doing cosplay? So when I started with cosplay, my parents were super skeptical. Like, they thought it's just a phase and it's a waste of money and time. And especially when I started doing my very first costume, they felt like, it's like, why are you dressing up like a freak? Can you just maybe draw or make music or get like a normal hobby? And it took them actually 10 years to finally accept what I'm doing, and this was only because I started actually making money with my hobby. So yeah, they weren't really the biggest fans of cosplay back then. How did you teach your dogs not to step on fabric? It was actually not that difficult. First, I placed Zelda next to a piece of fabric. Then I called her and corrected her if she stepped onto the fabric. Next, I went again to the other side, making sure to walk around the material, and called Zelda again. Once she started running around the fabric, I gave her a treat. To make sure she understood not to step on anything I work with, I even built little labyrinths and used this as a game with her. She is such a clever girl. And then when we got Midna, she just copied everything from Zelda. I love this question. So, what's your favorite book and why? My favorite book is the LED book because despite of having a technical education, I still had plenty of trouble to install simple LEDs into my costumes. So once I figured everything out, I wanted to write a book for my younger self and explain everything without the need of math or mathematics. And so I tried to keep everything really simple, and I think I made it because people really like it. And so that's the reason why this is my favorite book. So if you want to get into electronics, get this book. Buy my books. Full house tour, please. So let's go down. So, and this is our living room. Hello, Midna. Hello, Midna. Since one of your questions was how many countries we've already visited, here's a map, and I think it's almost 40 by now. And here are my art books for cosplay inspiration, my gaming sofa for cosplay inspiration, my movies and figures for cosplay inspiration, games for cosplay inspiration, and more figures for cosplay inspiration. Everything is for cosplay inspiration. And next comes my closet room. Well, and this is how I store my costumes. As you can see, I basically just have a giant closet with plenty of boxes inside. And here is, for example, my wizard costume. This is my Fallout costume. Here you see a fluffy barbarian, and I basically just have a box for each costume. And last but not least, our book room. This is our room where we store all the books, where we sign and ship them, and this is also our guest and fitness room. And this is the end of the tour. How many tricks did you teach Zelda and Midna so far? Let's see. Zelda, Momentchen. Fine. Hops, 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 hops. Zelda, hops. Fine. High five. Fine. Zelda, dreh dich. Dreh dich. Dreh dich. Fein. Zelda, Pfötchen. Fein. Anderes Pfötchen. Fein. Immer Platz. Mal bang. Fein. Mach die Rolle. Fein, Zelda. Wupp. Wupp. Fein. Zelda, auf die Nase. Bleib. Und los. Fein. Zelda, lass liegen. Mach Platz. Bang. Wieder. Bang. Wieder mal Platz. Bang. Pfötchen. Kinder gibt Pfötchen. Komm her, weiß. Mach Platz, mach die Rolle. Weiß. Und mach die Rolle. Ja, bye. So far so good. But one of your most burning questions was actually how I stay motivated in creating costumes, what I'm doing against cosplay burnout. And since it's such a huge topic, I wanted to cover this in an upcoming video. But if you still have any more other questions, just leave me a comment. And until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope it was entertaining, motivating, or you liked the video. And yeah, as always, like and subscribe. Don't forget to support us in Patreon if you want. And see you very soon. Bye bye.